Hello and welcome back to episode number 9 of Jobless Weebs. I'm your host for today, Marco the Big Pro Mexican, and with me today is...
Brian again.
How are you, Brian?
Doing well. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a good week. Yeah.
It's good to hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the second episode on the new set,
That's right.
and we are still figuring things out with the new cameras and the new microphone. Hopefully things will work okay with episode 8.
Yep.
So today's Thursday. We're recording Thursday. I edit the video on Friday, the video from last week, and then I post the video from last week on Saturday. So we're always on time.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yep. Got some time to prepare. Yep.
But this week was it was kind of like the same.
Yeah.
But my
Stressful.
weekend was really good.
Oh, there you go.
I got to watch a lot of animes that you will probably be really jealous.
Nice.
One of them,
yeah.
one of them is that I got to watch the movie for Violet Evergarden,
Oh, that's wonderful.
and I mean, if I could give more than 10 out of 10, I would definitely do it.
Oh yeah.
I think the story kind of like diverges a little bit from the light novel.
Oh, okay.
Because in the movie they actually give a closure to the stories, so
Oh,
I don't think
gotcha.
I don't think there will be a second season, but it was pretty good. Just as the movie started, I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. But just like the review of the movie, as it starts, it's not even 3 minutes and you're already crying. The movie opened old wounds to make new wounds, and it's just like a roller coaster of emotions.
Oh yeah.
You feel happy, you feel sad, you feel frustrated, you feel mad.
Wow.
And at the end you feel happy. But, so it's all that spectrum of crying
Oh yeah. In one movie.
in one movie, and it's
Wow.
2 hours, 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Goodness gracious. I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah, hopefully it will come out on Netflix,
Oh,
because
that'd be great.
it's still not on Netflix, which is I don't know what's Netflix doing, because
Right, because, well, they got the previous Violet Evergarden movies, I think also a special,
Yeah.
and of course the season. But yeah, I hope it is soon. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I loved the previous movie that they did, and of course the whole series. Oh, it's so wonderful.
the movie's great. The movie touches or like makes you remember previous episodes.
Oh yeah. It
So
does,
you're
it
like,
does.
it's a good thing that I was not binge watching the entire series and then the movie, because otherwise my room would have been flooded with all my tears.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember the series. I think I watched it at a couple of different sittings, but yeah, I think I was crying on every time that I watched them. They're just really heartwarming. Oh yeah.
That series was actually one of the few that actually didn't pass
Oh.
the 3 episode
Oh.
rule. It didn't pass it.
Okay.
It was like the first, second, third
Yeah.
episodes. They were like,
Yeah. Right. As I remember, that's where they show her first coming to the post office.
yeah, where she is going to the post office. She is learning how to be
Yeah.
a doll,
Oh yeah.
and a lot of those episodes do not center on Violet, but it is not until you actually notice that they do center on Violet, on her surroundings, because essentially Violet was an empty shell.
Yeah. She grew up in the military and so had like no emotions growing up. And so now, oh yeah, it's wonderful. So she's now trying to like navigate a world without the war.
Yeah, without the word and without um, the major or like her superior.
Yeah. Oh,
And the movie, back again with the movie.
oh yeah. I have some.
The movie
I have some
expresses a
speculations.
Violet with that it's now a full shell. It's no longer empty, and she's still kind of awkward
Yeah.
at the beginning, just like everything, trying to understand other people's emotions or
Yeah.
feelings. But close to the end of the movie, she just shows like a full range of emotions, which is which is given the plot of the anime,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
it's fantastic because you actually see how much she grew thanks to all the experiences that she had before, and also a lot of those experiences that she had with the clients that requested some letters. She actually grew how to express herself through letters mostly, but as well to speak up for herself.
Yeah. For herself. Yeah, because she meets a ton of people just around her life. Yeah, and she's a ghostwriter for people writing letters.
Yeah, she ghostwrited a play, an
Oh
opera
yeah,
song.
A letter to the prince.
Oh, a letter to the prince.
A love letter to the prince. Yep, yep.
And she wrote 50 letters from a mother to a daughter.
To a daughter, yeah.
So
That
I'm just
one- that one-
I'm just gonna wait for you to watch
that
it
one
so
was
so we can have like a full analysis and
Ooh,
go
yes.
go full on culture man
Oh yeah.
from one culture man to another. But I'm just gonna hype you for now.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
So that was one of the movies that I watched over the weekend. The second movie that I watched over the weekend, I got ahead of you, and you're gonna get mad. So I'm sorry.
Oh, which one?
So it's gonna come out here on theaters in the United States on July 12th, and it's called Josee, the Tiger, and the Fish.
Oh yes, the one with the girl in the wheelchair.
In the wheelchair.
Oh yeah, I am looking forward to that one a lot. July 12th. Okay.
July 12th. Yeah, July 12th and
can't
July
wait.
14th. I mean, if you're gonna go watch it, let's go watch it.
Oh,
I'm up for it again.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, I will actually love to watch that one. Yeah, I'm planning on a couple of anime movies to watch actually. That one and Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did see that one. I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about that one because
okay.
I think that it's a pretty interesting movie. And also, just to give you a quick review for Josee, I would give
yes.
it. I would give it an 8 or a 9 out of 10.
Ooh, that's pretty strong. Yeah.
The animation is pretty good. It's
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that animation from like A Silent Voice.
it is pretty similar actually.
It's
Yeah, kind of like
nice.
some smooth coloring with the characters, and the movie is about I forgot the name of the guy, but I promise I watch it. But the main character, he's a college student, and one of the things that I liked about this movie is kind of like if I were to compare it with movies like Weathering with You or Kimi no Todoke, or even A Silent Voice, that describes mainly like a high school romance, like full
Juvenile.
like juvenile love, really full of hope.
Yeah.
The kind
Youth
of thing,
experience.
yeah, the kind of love that it's like, oh, I will just leave everything behind to be with you. That's not it.
Okay.
Josee, the Tiger, and the Fish. It's not that. It's a romance
Yeah.
story, but that focuses a lot on on each character and what they want to achieve. With them still like trying to be together, but not to the point of like I would leave my dreams to be with you. So that was something that I really like. It's a little bit more mature.
That would be, yeah.
Because Josee, she is this girl in a wheelchair. She was born that way, and I'm just gonna describe as we have seen on the recent trailers.
Oh yeah.
This college guy starts taking care of her as part of a job.
That's right. Like bringing her to places and visiting areas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And as they start to go out, see different places, meet different people, Josee starts to break off her shell as well. Because it's not that she's introvert, it's that she was for a really long time inside a bubble that she was told that the world was dangerous, people were bad, until she really notices that it's not like that always. And during the first part of the movie, she kind of like generates some sort of dependence with the main character, and then there's a breakdown, just like plot. There's a breakdown, and in the breakdown, you can either go even deeper, or trying to stand up and reach out to that person. But what she decides to do is to pretty much, or metaphorically, stand up for herself. That was kind of weird.
I see. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
but she does.
Yeah.
Because there is a point where the MC also falls into a big depression.
Okay.
And he is the one that gets rescued by Josee.
By her. Oh, that's a great twist. That's like Ride Your Wave. How that
Oh, I remember that.
How he saved her, and then things happen, and it's like a reversal. Yeah. Okay. I like stories like that.
Yeah, I would say that it's a lot like Ride Your Wave, because Ride Your Wave is about a girl that just finished college as well, and
Oh yeah. And she's like trying to go out into life and figure out
after her
path.
fiance just died drowned on the sea.
Yep. Oh, so sad.
It was pretty interesting because actually on this one, the sea is very involved as well. And I would like to think about it as a way to kind of like, I don't know, those kind of movies, kind of like they see the sea as a world where you can be really free to do a lot of things. Because I was kind of thinking, Ride Your Wave, Josee, there's like a huge connection with the sea in both things that make people happy or make them sad, or just make them feel a full range of emotions that ultimately leads them to being fulfilled.
Fulfillment. Yeah. All right. Kind of like how the ocean could also be like a metaphor or figuratively stand for a plethora of like life experiences.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that a lot.
So, I mean, there were a couple things that I wanted to talk about the movie, but I mean, if we're gonna go watch it, we can just wait until
Oh sure.
we record the episode after the movie.
Yeah, I would love to watch that in theaters. Yeah.
And I guess I watched a really good anime. It's called how is it called? Oh, Shonen Maid.
Shonen Maid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of weird. It is weird. It is weird.
Okay.
I was like,
gotcha. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be one of those weird ones, but it was actually pretty wholesome, yet kind of silly.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
and they do take a lot of serious topics into a more comedic sense, and it was pretty good. It's 12 episodes. It's about this shonen who's technically I think fifth grader boy
Oh right, a young boy. Yeah.
who just ends up being orphaned because his mom dies, and his mom leaves him a letter saying like, "Oh, everything's gonna be okay. You just have to work to earn food, and you're gonna be okay." So he's like, "Great, mom, thank you."
All right.
So
Yeah.
one day on his way back from school, he founds a weird guy, and this weird guy turns out to be his uncle. So from some, like anime drama, it turns out that the
Yeah.
mom was kind of like cut off from the family. So that's why they were poor. But turns out this family is very rich. And so this uncle was like, I finally managed to track you, so you're gonna come live with me. And of course, he was not feeling safe. So I mean, there are a lot of kind of like messed up things, but since they are in an anime, in a comedy anime, you're like, okay,
yeah.
I can let it pass.
Sure,
Because
sure.
if it would have been kind of like a movie,
Yeah, it's an odd situation.
it would have been cancelled for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, an abandoned child, or orphan child.
Yeah, because also it turns
That
out
is
that this kid
sad.
is like, oh yeah, well, if I'm gonna live with you, I'm just gonna be your maid, and he's gonna be the one that cleans the huge house. And this kid is actually happy of cleaning and houses and everything. And that's the funny thing, because
Yeah,
he likes
yeah.
doing that. So he's like, okay,
Gotcha,
okay, yeah,
gotcha.
that's okay.
Sure.
If it would have been like a regular series, I'm pretty sure that it would have been cancelled.
It would- oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, because it's an
Fascinating.
anime. But it's actually really warming. It seems like the anime that we were talking last week, like Barakamon, Usagi
yeah.
Drop, or Boku's Udon World, which is this relationship between father figure and like a son, a child.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is a lot more comedic. Like, it's a little silly,
Oh yeah.
but it was pretty good. I would give it like probably like a 6.5.
Oh, okay.
So
Worth a
kind of
watch.
like a one-time watch.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're back from quick break.
Oh yeah.
Camera was not working. But anyways,
Yeah.
it seems we're again back into like the first episodes, like when we were on the
Yeah.
previous
With-
set.
Yeah, making sure everything is working. Oh yeah.
Since we were always renting the same type of camera, we were always set up like now easily like episode 7, which was a hit.
Oh yeah.
We just
Now we're changing.
set it up like this, and this one we're still trying to figure out stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Getting the hang of it.
I mean, that's a problem for future me
Oh yes.
to
yes.
edit. So,
Oh yeah. That's
all right. There was something that you want to talk about.
Oh yes. There was actually another movie that I was thinking about, kind of with this like mature type of relationship in movies, in anime. I recently watched Hello World a couple months ago,
Oh.
and it's very like sci-fi, very like psychedelic, almost like it reminds me of some other anime where you go into like virtual reality worlds, but this one it kind of has a different take on it. This guy, he can like dive into. Well, so there's this guy, and then there's like a future version of himself that comes and like is like a virtual simulation that can like help him with life, and it's really really odd because it's like a virtual simulation. But yeah, Hello World is another amazing anime.
I will need one of those.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Like,
what?
right about now.
Oh yeah, the simulation. Yeah, it was fascinating because the guy was like, "Yeah, since I know your future, I know how I can help you like get the girl, and like do well on like schooling and everything else." And like it's a really funny one because he even tells. It's really odd because this future version of himself tells the boy that the boy is a virtual simulation himself and the whole world around him. So it's really really fascinating, but there's some like crazy twists at the end and things like grow out of proportion. But yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
I probably have to watch it because
Yeah.
I mean, right now
Oh yeah.
it would come really in handy to have a future version of myself.
Ooh, oh right. to know what you do in the future. Oh, that'd be wonderful. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk, like, kind of like moving on to the stuff that we actually wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
There was this anime on winter season that, if you remember, even before we started the podcast, I started talking to you about this anime that it's called One Direct Priority.
I remember, yeah, you were really invested in it because
I was really invested, and I was
absolutely.
really
because there were some really like mature life. Like,
yes.
there were some messed up things that I remember.
Yeah, the
yeah.
show was tagged as slice of life or like shoujo. Or like shoujo,
really?
shoujo is like, you know, for like a female group of teenagers.
Teenagers, yeah, teenager girls.
And I mean,
my.
but
Well,
you know, you would normally expect like when it's shoujo, it's like a romance.
Yeah, maybe lighthearted. Yeah.
Yeah, lighthearted, especially if it's a slice of life. You know, like happy moments and everything.
Right, at least happy. Yeah.
And what clickbaited me was the picture that should be somewhere around here, or probably already appeared. It's that it's really colorful, really full of happy colors. You know, like yellow, red, blue, like really bright colors.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh, this looks like a cute anime.
Right.
Watch first episode. Oh well, what just happened?
Oh boy. Because there's a lot of themes of suicide.
Definitely, like the anime centers on more specifically teenage suicide.
Yeah.
And it's a story about the name of the main character, and she has two different colors in each eye.
Oh, heterochromia.
Yeah.
I believe.
She has heterochromia, and she also she doesn't feel comfortable with herself because of that defect that she has. And the anime starts with her just being shut in her room just after her best friend just committed suicide, which made her feel guilty, which is in a big depression, and also thinking in doing something similar.
Right.
And this anime overall centers in the story of four girls. These four girls have different situations, but at the end of the day, they are dealing with suicidal thoughts or like some sort of depression that, to be honest, is one of the very few times, if not the first, that suicide is addressed like this, or at least in a shoujo anime. because it has been addressed in a lot of
Oh.
ways in a seinen anime,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
and uh, we were talking about Zero Experiment Lane.
Yeah,
They also
another one.
address suicide, but that one is a lot more serious, and it has like a kind of like weird twist at the end. I finished watching that one, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like up to interpretation, the ending from Zero
Gotcha,
Experiments Lane,
gotcha.
which is like, but the general plot of that anime is like the the internet world and the real world are not so longer two different entities. They are the same. It just depends how much you want to spend. That's the general plot. The end of the
Oh,
plot,
right,
it's
right.
up to consideration, but it's pretty messed up, just like Evangelion, the last episodes.
Yep, Evangelion. Oh my. Yep.
But
yep.
coming back to
Psychedelic. So psychedelic.
One Direct Priority, the theme is just like, why are teenage girls committing suicide? And these four girls, they go into a dreamland, to say so, and they purchase these eggs from a gacha machine. And from this gacha machine, they take the egg with them. Once they go to sleep, they have the egg with them. They have to break it, and from the egg, another girl will come out. The girl that come out, it's also committed suicide, and she's already dead. And so all of these four girls, being the main character, they are thrown into a game where if they want to revive their friend that just killed herself, they have to help a lot of these girls that come from this egg, which committed suicide, from monsters that originated from their own depression and suicidal thoughts that want to kill them again. And it is interesting, the twist, because each one of these girls has to save another girl that is facing, or faced actually, because they were dead, something similar to what they were doing. So the main character, she was saving a lot of schoolgirls, or like a lot of girls who committed suicide on school grounds.
Yeah, school grounds.
There's another girl that was a former idol, so a lot of the people that she saved were idol fans that committed suicide. And there's another girl that looks a little bit of a tomboy, so she has to save a lot of girls that committed suicide because they were gay and they confessed to another girl.
That's right.
And there's another girl that it's kind of like all over the place, because she had different situations, and I think that character is the most messed up of all.
Oh yeah.
But what I wanted to talk about, because
yes.
this is real. I mean, the anime just focuses on teenage girls, but a lot of times, or not a lot of times, nowadays, that just happens to everyone. And it happens in a situation where a lot of people always says like, "Oh, why are you depressed? Why are you feeling like that?" Because you have a roof over your head. You have,
or like snap out of it. Or,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do believe that there are a lot of people that won't ever get to experience that. They were like, "Oh, if I feel sad, I will just think about feeling happy and I'll be happy." And probably
right.
that will definitely happen. But
Yeah. It works.
but there are a lot of more people that it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not because there's something wrong with them or anything, but one of the things that kind of like that anime failed to do was to actually encourage the people to seek actual help. Because these girls inside the dreamlands, they can die. So if they are hurt by the monster chasing the girls that they have to protect, they don't die. I mean, they do receive damage, but they don't die.
Okay.
So, and they also receive some sort of weapon that helps them destroy those monsters. And until those monster or the boss is destroyed, the girl won't be saved. And they do also a really excellent job at portraying those monsters from the girl's perspective. Not how they actually are, but how the trauma was formed.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, it seems that in this anime there are no psychologists nor psychiatrists whatsoever.
Oh, sure. They're
'Cause-
navigating it
Yeah,
by themselves.
yeah, because they're like pretty much going on with their lives, like what's the word? They're going forward, or like they're accepting what's happening, and they're kind of like slowly coming out from their depression by themselves or like with their friends, which is okay. That's also
Yeah.
that's also one way, I guess.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, you actually need help. I've met people that sometimes friends are not enough.
That's true. That's true.
And overall, I think that is an original anime. So overall, I think that whomever wrote that one, I don't think I got the name, did an excellent job in addressing mental health. I mean, it was for teenage girls, but I mean, of course, it can happen to anyone.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was extremely good address in a way that it picture how it feels to feel so down. Because a lot of times, and it has happened to me before, sometimes like, I'm just feeling down, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it. And it's like, in that anime, a lot of times it's like, it just got animified.
Yeah. You just kind of see yourself on screen. Yeah. Oh man.
So it was a good anime. There was a special episode that came on June 30th. That was yesterday, by time of recording, but didn't quite like it.
Oh yeah.
It didn't answer any questions that episode 11 left us. So
okay.
it just gave more questions. It left a cliffhanger. Hopefully there's a season 2. If there's not, then yeah.
Right. Then it'll just be the season. Okay.
But
it's just really like open ended, or just really like.
Yeah. Well, on the special episode, there's a point where they are okay, but something extremely bad happens with kind of like the main antagonist. That the main antagonist is dead, and is represented as something else, as another girl that is pretty much tempting the girls to die. So that's the main antagonist, and there's a point where she is kind of like down again, and then she's like, no, I'm not gonna cry anymore, I'm just gonna stand up, and then and I'm gonna rescue more girls, because they did manage to finish the game, and they did each one of them managed to revive the friend they wanted to revive, but they did change kind of like the timeline in a way that those friends didn't recognize them anymore.
No.
So that was also kind of messed up, and they also
That's a
introduced
curveball.
yeah they also
Whoa.
introduced parallel worlds.
Oh, my.
So it's really tricky playing with time in anime
It is very. Oh yeah.
if
yeah.
that's not the intent of the
sure.
anime. Like we've had and we talk about some time traveling animes
yeah, we
that
have,
that's actually the plot. So
Yeah, like Steins Gate. Is it like? Would you say like on the level of a time of like a Steins Gate?
I would say
Time
more kind of like erased.
Erased. Ah, okay. Just going back
Erased
in time.
Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because Steins Gate is more of like
Fascinating.
some
Like
conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah, yeah. That too. That too.
Yeah.
Alternate
So
realities.
more like they save their friend, but in exchange, I mean, they do remember what happened in the past, but the rest of the world doesn't.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good move. They could have done it definitely a lot better if they wanted to introduce that, because they started to
Okay.
introduce the parallel worlds
Yeah.
just at the very end, which I thought it was not a very wise move, because in one of the episodes, Ai has to save herself from another world, which is I thought it was really interesting, because like okay
Yeah.
yeah
It's like a different take, like saving yourself
yeah
kind of theme. Ah, fascinating.
so
yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. I would give it like
Yeah.
an 8.
Oh, okay.
I would give it like a
Eight?
higher grade, but I feel betrayed by by the tags. So if it would have been like psychological or
Sure.
thriller,
With
kind of like
sci-fi maybe.
Sci-fi, yeah.
Sure. But all right, still pretty strong.
yeah
Like still really well, but yeah, just lowers a bit at the end.
yeah,
Yeah.
but overall the anime it's not lighthearted, so every episode is very serious,
Oh yeah.
but it's still very colorful,
Oh right.
which I wasn't sure how to feel.
Oh dear. It draws you in, but also kind of leaves you
Yeah.
high and dry. Yeah.
Yeah, I like my colorful
Oh,
anime
my.
to be happy.
Oh yes, yeah. Happy anime. Oh my, that reminds me of a few other anime series that tricked me.
Which ones?
Like School Live.
Yeah, I felt also betrayed by that one.
Oh dear.
I really liked
Yeah.
it, and the
Oh,
manga
yeah,
was
it
great.
wonderful. I loved
But-
it so much. Yeah.
But
Right. That was another like happy-go-lucky, like very bright. But yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I
so
mean,
funny.
and it was just
funny.
at the end of episode 1. But they just
Right.
betrayed your expectations, because even the opening was really happy.
Oh yeah. Everything is happy. Like everything is go-lucky. You see it from the perspective of this one character that's like just living life, but then
But then turns out
the
that
end of the
she's
first episode.
hallucinating,
Yep.
and it's like,
My.
okay,
Yep.
I feel betrayed in so many ways.
Yep. Oh wow. Yeah, colorful anime. Oh wow.
It's just like the adaptation of When They Cry.
No.
That was also.
I know I haven't tried at all that that one.
I watched the old one. I haven't watched
Yeah.
like the reboot.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
recent seasons.
But
But yeah, I also
haven't at all.
felt really betrayed for that one.
Okay.
They're like,
okay.
oh, it looks so cute. What is she doing with that bat?
What is
Oh,
going on?
she's certainly not playing.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's one of those anime that I have to watch at noon
Oh yes.
with
Middle of the day.
windows open
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
and like my Umaru right next to me.
Oh yes, Umaru-chan. Yep. Wow.
Alright, well, I guess that's it for today.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching. I don't know how well episode 8 did. I guess we will see.
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
We're very happy that we had at the time of recording we just checked and episode 7 had 300 views.
Yep. It's
So
pretty amazing.
It's great.
Yep. I
yeah.
hope we can keep it going.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like that I can defeat Mr. Beast right now. Even though he has like,
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
how many million views per video.
Oh wow.
I feel that
Take on the
powerful.
world. Yeah, yeah.
Like, whoa, 300 people listen to me.
Yeah. Talking about something I really like. Absolutely.
They're like, and
It's great.
just mine are like 2 or 3 of them. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
so at least 290 something
Yeah.
are from
yeah.
other people.
That's funny.
All right, well, thanks for watching this episode. Remember to subscribe or to share it with people that do not like anime, so they like anime.
Yep.
We are giving recommendations to anime every episode. We have literally months of or years of
You-
stored anime in our
yes.
culture minds.
Oh
So,
yeah. Lots and lots.
So we will not. We will probably
Oh yeah.
run off animes at least
Yeah.
by episode 50 or something.
Oh yeah. Yep. We'll just keep them coming.
But we are in new anime to our database every week. So thanks for watching. Keep watching anime. And that's it.
See you next time.
So yeah.